Welcome to the Weird and the Weary. I'm Jason. With me is Kevin.
Hello, everybody.
And Lee.
Good morning.
And before we start, this is a little bit of a milestone for us. This is our 52nd episode.
And how many weeks are there in a year?
I don't know.
Is it a leap year?
Is it? Yeah, because it's like 365 weeks, right?
Bingo.
52. We'll just say 52.
352.
We'll say 52 weeks.
Okay.
But then, did we do it during a leap year? I don't know. Did we start during a leap year? I don't know. We'll find out. I want to Google it.
Okay.
But yeah, 52.
52. We did it, guys.
We did it.
We stuck to a schedule.
Right.
Shout out to our listeners that have been here for all 52 weeks.
Yeah, thank you for listening. We appreciate your listens. We love doing it, and we love that you like listening to it.
We love you.
We love you. Yeah. Lee Noble's sleeping again.
He gets sleepy.
I got my fingers on the trigger. So leap year would mean it would be the 27th, right, in the year? In February, so
February 29th.
29th.
So it would be 29th. So no, it was the 28th on 2018.
So yeah, 52 weeks, man.
We did it.
52 straight weeks. Normal, regular, not leap weeks.
Not leap.
Standard weeks.
Yeah, standard weeks. That's
no Jordan leaps.
Whoa. So how's everybody going? How's it going with y'all? Have you been?
I'm great.
Yeah?
Much better this week.
Much better this week?
Yeah, my back's not bothering me as much, so that's a plus.
Okay.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, our last episode we talked about like a little bit of a bully.
Sure.
And
I'd say he was more than a little bit of a bully.
Oh yeah. He was
It's a fucking Hellcat.
one of the biggest bullies ever.
Yeah, Rex sucks.
Rex is a bad guy.
I'd never name my dog Rex.
But humans have been fighting with each other, since time immemorial, right? Like we know that there's been dinosaurs eating dinosaurs. We got watch 2001, man. When we evolved, when we found the obelisk.
Spoilers, bro.
Monoliths.
I wrote it different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. But like when we just decided to use a bone as a weapon, right?
And musical instruments.
Really, some bone flute, bone fish,
Percussion first.
Oh, right. That's how they fought in 2001: Space Odyssey in the beginning.
Dead jam bands.
Yeah, they hit the one monkey with the bone. They're like clunk.
Yeah,
and then they're like clunk 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 clunk. Like the.
No, now you're mixing Groove Tube. That's the beginning of Groove Tube.
No,
yeah, it is.
That is Stanley Kubrick. Man.
I've never seen the movie. I don't know what to believe anymore.
You should just
There's a fight. There's a fight in 2001 the beginning, but them playing instruments with the bones and all that was Groove Tube.
Sorry, I double spoiled everything for you.
Jeez,
I didn't mean
I'm
to do
done
that.
with movies. I'm just gonna have to fight you about that.
Oh, you want to fight about that? Okay.
All right, I'm ready to see this shit.
Yeah, I'm ready to fight.
Put him up.
I'll debate you.
Look at that fucking stance. These are some long fucking headphone cables.
How does he do that with his legs for so long, though?
Thanks. I watched some JoJo, so I'm pretty good with my stances now.
That's not like a horse stance, though. That's like wider. It's like, I don't know, like a
swan
tarantula stance.
Yeah, that's just for when I'm playing defense. Try to get around me, bro.
Well,
oh shit.
Nope.
No, wow. Nope. Your legs are way out. Okay.
Thank you.
That's good.
Jean-Claude Van Damme has no shit on you, bro.
That's why I wear such short shorts.
All right.
Tight.
You might want to just don't stretch out too much because you could pull something. Put those back.
I don't need to see all that. Put that away.
Well, more for me.
Jealous.
Well, we do fight. We fight over a lot of things like ideological beliefs, right? Political reasons. Like my collection of MAGA hats with spray paint all over them. That might bother people, because it's offensive. that hat is offensive. I don't have a collection of MAGA hats. I wouldn't.
Not anymore.
Nope.
How dare you waste on those?
Hey, you know what? Some people spend their money on shit. You want to fight me about how people spend their money? I don't know. We could fight about that. What about GIF? Huh? It's a GIF?
What?
It's a GIF? GIF is peanut butter, dude.
Yeah, so what?
It's GIF. It's animated GIF, right?
Well, it could be GIF because it's so smooth, bro.
Graphical interface file. It's
Creamy.
I'm going with the hard G.
GIF.
I go with hard G.
GIF is peanut butter, bro.
It is.
It's the peanut butter that my mom wouldn't buy because it was too expensive.
It's the commercials told me it's the peanut butter Mom's choose.
Yeah, choosy moms choose GIF.
Choosy Mom's choose GIF, bro. And what are you doing choosing GIF?
My mom didn't. Oh man. Okay, I'm coming over. Oh, he's doing that weird stance again. Never mind.
You'll never get over here.
It's like that guy from Street Fighter, Dawson.
Yeah.
You can like stretch his shit out. You just can't do it quick.
Yeah, bro. Got these yoga legs.
Look, it's like a snake.
Yoga flame.
It's like a snake inflating out. It's weird, man. All right, put him away.
That's my move.
Dude, stop it. Now you're going to make me want to get one of those arcade one-up game cabinets.
Oh, no. But, like I said, we could debate it. We could resolve this, like people. We could have this civilly resolved. This dispute could be resolved with words instead of using our fists, right? We don't have to hurt each other. We don't have to hurt your legs in that weird thing you do.
I'll take it to Twitter, bro.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Take it to Twitter. Have a little Twitter argument with someone. Those are great.
Twitter fights.
Twit off.
They're hilarious. The people just take it too seriously, and they just go crazy on you. And I had one guy apologize though.
Wow.
Yeah.
That should go down in history.
I forgot what he said. Something like a fat.
That dude wound up apologizing?
Yeah, you look like a fat Yeti in a suit because my Twitter profile picture.
Wait, was that the pedo dude?
No, that guy was. Yeah, that guy was just a
him.
dumbass. No, and he's just something he made fun of. I think I mentioned it a while ago, but he made fun of an author, and she's also an actress. I can't remember her name right now, but I commented on it. I was like, yeah, well, where's all your published works?
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, oh, you look like a stupid fat Yeti in a suit, man. I was like, yeah, gotta work hard for a suit like that. Or so, I didn't really want to fight him, and he just kept going. And there was and what happens with these Twitter fights on a comment or on somebody else's tweet is they get lost if it's somebody popular. They're going to get blended in with all these other replies, that are mostly supportive, I would hope.
Right.
So his replies to my shit, I only replied once and he just kept going. And then later on that day, he's like, hey man, I'm sorry. I didn't, I thought you were going to make fun of my hair looking like the Predator or something. And because he had dreads in his profile picture.
Right.
It's like, I don't know, Predator's cool. I was like, it's cool, man. It's all right.
My girl broke up with me, man, so I'm sorry. I took it out on you.
Damn it.
You did it.
But people do die for really, really stupid reasons. I mean, it's, it happens all the time, right?
Sure.
But, case in point, we go to the War of the Bucket from 1325.
I don't remember learning about this one in history class.
No?
No, I don't remember writing. I did some fill in the blanks. I don't think I ever wrote War of the Bucket.
You didn't have a lazy teacher who'd bring out history mysteries on the TV, for the rollout TV. I'm gonna go fuck the fourth grade teacher. I don't know.
Fucking hungover. Don't turn the lights on.
Sleeping.
Watch this video.
History's mysteries. Yeah, the War of the Bucket. No, I don't recall learning about this either. In my school. What about you? Did you get any War of the Bucket?
I was trying to think back. I didn't remember that in the Middle European history.
Okay. Well, this war was actually it's just a culmination of a 300-year struggle between two cities in Italy, Bologna and Modena. And each state was supported by a politically aligned group. And Bologna was the territory of Goufless?
Isn't it Guelphs?
I would say Guelphs.
Oh, okay. Bologna was a territory of Guelphs, supported by the Pope. And Modena was ruled by the Ghilebenes, supported by the Holy Roman Emperor. So that's some big shit going on.
Yeah, they got some heavy hitters in their corners.
Yeah, man.
I guess Ghibellines.
Pope will Pope shit up, man.
Ghibelline.
Gonna Pope it up.
Pope it up.
He's like whirling the myrrh around his ear like Hulk Hogan.
Oh, no.
Come
About
on.
to be a murder.
You want to see who is holy now? Huh? So yeah, man, we got two big loves coming at each other.
Yeah.
And naturally, their inability to agree on who should be the leader led to a lot of disagreements throughout the years, of course.
Sure. 300 years of disagreements, I guess.
Sure, man.
Back and forth and back and forth.
No. This Pope is way better than this now new Holy Roman Emperor. How many can you have? I mean, we could just have a lot of popes, because... what? Oh, you want to fight, huh?
Yeah. I've had enough of your fucking popes. Every time I turn around, there's another fucking pope.
Fucking popes everywhere. Everywhere. Papacy just sprouting up like Starbucks, It was
Setting up franchises.
fucking crazy time.
Franchise.
Crazy time. Yeah, and this was further exacerbated where each leader withdrew different lines in the city-states. Like, the last pope messed up. So I'm like 1,700 hectares this way now, So.
All those trees, those are Bologna trees now.
Do you see the bees on them? That's for Bologna! I think that's how they would argue.
Yeah, I think so.
So baloney was probably an insult, huh?
Yeah, probably. The people from Medina were probably like, that's a load of baloney.
Oh, those bastards. Those Bologna bastards. Yeah.
So close to blow me.
Now, the official battle of the War of the Bucket was held during the Battle of Zappolino, and that took place in November 1325. And there's some disputes about the order of events, but it's accepted that soldiers from Medina, they took an ancient wooden bucket from Bologna. Fucking big deal, man.
No, not the bucket.
Was it a shit bucket? Piss bucket?
Well, by some accounts, this bucket stolen by the Modena soldiers, they're saying like
It's oak.
Water bucket.
It's a wonderful oak bucket.
Oak.
It's very nice.
Beautiful bucket.
Shellacked.
Mm-hmm.
I guess oak is some good shit, right? Is it? I don't know. I
It's
mean,
heavy.
yeah.
Strong.
I had poison oak once.
Ooh.
Is that strong? That was strong. That was a
Maybe the
strong
bucket
itch.
was full of poison.
Ooh. Yeah.
It was-
Endless poison. It's a magical bucket, is it right?
Magic poison bucket.
Whoever touches this is who's your enemy shall die instantly.
So yeah, they stole this bucket, and that kickstarted this battle of Zappolino. And some other accounts, they state that the Modena soldiers just took the buckets as a trophy and a permanent reminder that they kicked some ass. We took your bucket. I don't know, man. It's 1325. I mean, like, bucket is probably like, wow, holy shit, I don't have to scoop water with my hands.
That's the only fucking bucket in town.
Yeah, I need the bucket.
We're so thirsty. Give it back.
Oh, those Modena shit bags. Yeah, I could understand it.
Sure.
Sure.
Especially after 300 years of tension.
Wait, they don't even draw water with it? They just look at it?
It's very nice.
This is really horrible. Oh, man. So, either way, the Bolognese, they had 30,000 infantry and 2,000 cavalry. And that's pretty good. That's a lot of horses.
So you're saying they had 2,000 baloney ponies?
Oh, yeah, that's what they did. They might have called them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they marched out to attack Modena's modest army of 5,000 infantry and 2,000 cavalry. So, beat
6 times the infantry count.
Sure. They want that fucking bucket back.
Give me
man.
that fucking bucket. what kind of bucket motivates 32,000 people to roll out of bed? Like, it's go time. That's it.
Well, fortunately for Modena, the Bolognese army was just a ragtag group of nonsense. And the folks charging in who were like pitchforks and old rusty weapons and fists,
Give me that bucket. We're sharing swords.
I need it. I can't use my hands to get water. Bites on it,
Then they got confused and started killing each other. They didn't know who was who.
This is hilarious. We need to steal something else. Do they have like a rag? What's a rag?
Where's their chamber pot?
Yeah, so they were just basically a bunch of lowlifes trying to get their bucket back. Like, they just needed it to draw water. Fuck. Yeah, they got fucked up, man. They
Oh shit.
Yeah, they routed them, and they pushed them all the way back to the city of Bologna, and they destroyed 6 castles along the way.
Jeez, the fuck they use bazookas?
They used that bucket.
They were fucking blessed by the bucket.
Yeah, dude. Like, the one knight had the bucket on his head. He's like, I'm the bucket knight.
He's the original bucket head.
Yeah, he's
So sad.
just charging in, swiping everyone down. This is, bucket, man. I never really looked at any of my buckets like, wow.
Charlie Bucket.
I'd fucking die for that bucket.
Charlie Bucket. Oh.
Cheer up, Charlie.
It's probably a band name, Charlie Bucket.
So once they got out the city gates, though, they decided they weren't going to siege the city. They didn't want to siege the city. They decided to organize a palio outside the gates, sort of like sporting event where they continued rubbing in how badly they just beat the Bologna. And since they managed to kill 1,500 of the troops while only losing 500,
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good bragging rights.
Oh, totally. I've gotten laid into worse by some 10-year-old on Call of Duty back in the day. So
It's a good ratio. It's a good ratio.
0-23. What the hell?
Did you fall asleep?
Yes, I did.
Spoilers.
Now, whether it was taken beforehand or afterwards, Modena definitely ended up returning home with the famous oaken bucket of Bologna. Still on display.
Nice.
They don't even understand the power of this bucket. Like, think about it, man. Like, if the Nazis invaded and took this bucket, they could have fucking, like, maybe taken over the planet. The whole planet.
I mean, they got it from Bologna, who is backed by the Pope. Maybe it's blessed.
Oh, yeah. Like that holy hand grenade I saw in that one documentary.
Yeah. The document, yes, absolutely.
They killed a rabbit with it. Fuck, man.
It's just the holy bucket.
Still on display. I want to see it. Now, in the 1600s and 1700s.
Oh, that's my jam.
That's your jam. That's your time period. It's what you want to be. You want to go like back to where the plague was.
Yeah, man, that's my shit.
Nice. Well, people in Europe though, they were going nuts, man. They're going nuts for spice.
Ooh, the spice must flow.
Like, think about that, man. Like, your food.
Yeah.
Sometimes you buy it prepackaged.
Yeah.
It's already flavored for you.
Sure.
Or if you under-season your food, it doesn't taste that good. Think about, you pull your food out the earth and you just kind of throw it in a pot of water with some animal fat and some other shit, and that's your,
That's it.
That's it.
I got a stew, baby.
And then salt comes around. Whoa. This tastes like something.
Hey, get in here.
Give me this. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're right. I could go down the store right now, and I could, for like $1, I could get more extreme nacho cheese flavor than like one of these peasants ever had in their whole life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Travel back in time with a bag of fucking Cheetos. Guarantee you'll be the lord of the entire world.
Done.
Please give me some of that tasty, salty snack.
You can lick my cheesy fingers.
I would love to. I'd be honored.
This monosodium glutamate is amazing. Now, one of the most prized spices of the era was nutmeg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like nutmeg that much. What about you?
I'm not wild about it.
No.
I like it on French toast when I make French toast.
Okay.
Sounds like
or a
fancy
pie.
toast.
Or a pie.
Right. I like pumpkin pie.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato pie is good too. You make good sweet potato pie.
Haven't made one in a while.
I know. What the hell, man? I'm hungry.
Hey, fall's here now.
And hey, I want a pie. I want some nutmeg in it. I'll eat nutmeg that way.
You and the rest of the peasants.
They use their nutmeg to, add flavor to food and drink, of course, and it did a really good job of covering up decaying meat smell.
Yeah, I guess that would be a big problem back then. There's no fridges or anything.
Right. A lot of salted stuff and or dehydrated or and nutmeg. Yeah.
Just a little zazz on top.
Oh, this has been dead for 6 months.
Brand new.
Delicious. And then once the plague came, doctors decided that nutmeg was super good at stopping the spread of disease. And everyone wanted that.
Sure. I'd rather not die.
Yeah, I'd do the nutmeg challenge.
Sure.
If you're not going to die from, rat bites
right.
And shit,
why bother with vaccines, bro? Nutmeg.
But you got to do 6 spoons at once.
Oh. God, I hope
It's so dry.
Lord Terry doesn't record this.
I mean, ladies are carrying around little nutmeg sachets to breathe through. Men were mixing it in with their snuff, which I don't understand that form of. I mean, I get tobacco just sucks, man. But sniff it up your nose, and then nutmeg flavored.
Ooh,
come on, man!
Deep burn.
God.
Watch out! It's gonna be illegal around here soon.
Oh well, I put a little clove in my shoot. Clove in mine. I have no septum.
I could do this trick, see?
And harvest to resell in Europe, nutmeg was selling about 68,000 times of its original cost due to this overwhelming demand. I mean,
that's a hell of an investment.
Yeah, like one little nutmeg because it's on a little nut kind of thing, and you just kind of rub the nut, scrape the nut,
scrape that nut.
Oh, watch the teeth.
And like one of those little nutmegs could fetch you a little prize, man.
Ooh, that's retirement money.
Yeah, shit.
Need a lot of them, not just one. Sorry, Kev.
Now at this point, nutmeg was only grown in one region, in the Banda Islands of Indonesia. So the Dutch East India Company, very lovely group there. Awesome. Read the history on those guys because they're the best.
They're nice, right? They're very friendly.
Super nice.
The customer service is so welcoming.
Oh, yeah.
They brought the whole world together.
Yeah. It only took Gandhi to really get it recognized,
They got Gandhi as a spokesman?
Oh, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. They shipped on over and took control of the islands as soon as possible, kind of like India. And, in order to dominate the islands, they executed all the males over the age of 15 and beheaded all the village leaders and jammed their heads on spikes.
Oh.
Yeah. Good shit,
think
right?
Maybe you were lying earlier. I don't think they're that nice after all.
You don't think that's nice? Like, come on, man. Like, genocide for nutmeg? Fuck, dude.
You're right. They just waited until they were 16 or older, so.
They like that fancy French toast.
Yeah, they like it a lot. And the penalty for stealing nutmeg seeds or seedlings without approval was immediate death. Yeah. So
Reasonable.
you stuff a little nutties up somewhere to smuggle.
Shouldn't have done that, boy.
Yeah. Everybody was doing their nutmeg harvesting naked. You see New Jack City.
Yeah.
You prepare the crack naked.
Right, to make sure.
Right. You don't want anybody stealing any of that.
Put that face mask on.
And just wear the face mask, but the rest of you naked.
It's filtration.
I'll see you shove it up there. So they went as far to soak exported nutmeg seeds in lime, ensuring the seeds couldn't be planted. And, they want anybody else having any of this.
Oh,
This
awesome.
good stuff. this plague curing. Because remember, the whole plague ended when everybody just puffed a big cloud of nutmeg, right?
Right.
That happened.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, it was a big challenge thing. Everyone got together.
Yeah.
Guinness World Record. You look it up.
10 spoons, 10 big spoons. They're getting pretty mad about missing out on this whole thing, and they established hold of their own on Band Island called Run, which ended up being one of England's first colonial outposts.
Ooh, first.
Yeah. And England held it for years, fending off Dutch attacks throughout several Anglo-Dutch wars. Finally coming to agreement in 1667, and they confirmed that they'd give up Run to the Dutch if the Dutch traded their colony off in some dumb faraway place, some stupid island called Manhattan.
Sounds dumb.
It is a fucking shithole. I think they did a bad thing, but yeah, English made off with a bunch of nutmeg seeds too, and they set up their own plantation. And that ended the Dutch stranglehold on nutmeg.
Wah, wah.
But they do have good fondue.
Is that true?
Maybe. Is that Dutch? I don't know. They have good weed, right?
No,
yeah,
I think
weed.
fondue is either Swiss or French.
Oh,
So the Dutch got weed, though.
they got weed though.
Nice.
Got the weed.
In the Amsterdam.
And that used to be a big thing, before weed was legal everywhere.
Right.
Going there.
Gotta go to Amsterdam, man.
Well, it's going to get so wild.
Oh shit, the cannabis cup.
Boop, boop, boop.
Now you can just go to your neighboring state or your state you're in.
Yeah.
That's great.
Just walk down the street and what up?
Hey, what's up? I'm gonna buy like 8 joints. Big night.
Well, okay. Don't get any nutmeg, though.
That got really passe pretty quick.
Sure.
Like everybody's like, nutmeg spice on in my broom.
Nah, I've had enough of this.
I don't know why I was thinking of one of those cinnamon scented brooms.
Oh, yeah.
God, I think that's one of the most hideous smelling things.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like that. No, I'm not a big cinnamon person either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cinnamon, nutmeg. But I like pumpkin pie. See, that's the problem.
I like the smell of cinnamon more than the taste.
Yeah, I
Allspice.
don't like the smell. Nope.
I like to think that witches in fall fly around on cinnamon brooms.
Just power their witchiness with
It's just
cinnamon
little
sticks.
Dusty powders flying down every time.
All Halloween, they use cinnamon sticks as wands.
Ding, ding.
Swish and flick.
Now, in the 1850s, the U.S. was pretty super interested, I would say, in Panama. Like, maybe they had a good reason they wanted to be there.
Maybe. They're just very passionate about helping their neighbors.
Yeah. The neighbors on the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Americans do.
Right. But before the canal ever existed, they were interested in the protection of the Panama Railway, which helped get individuals and goods across the narrow isthmus. And this also meant there was a constant presence of U.S. ships in Panama ports. And this led to some real tense moments over the years between the U.S. and Panamanian citizens. Excuse me.
So even back in the 1800s, we're super into this, and we're just going to leave a bunch of people around just in case.
Just in case. I mean, we have an interest here now, too.
But this is for you more than us.
Right, because your interest is our interest.
Because we love you.
Right, but we'll make it all our interest soon, eventually.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking care of this land we're going to take from you.
For at least 100 and something years. So, April 15th, 1856, a U.S. ship by the name of John L. Stevens.
Mm-hmm, of course.
Shifty-ass John L. Stevens. It was transporting 1,000 folks to Panama City. Unfortunately, the ship was way too big to directly port at the Panama City.
Mm-hmm.
So it had to dock nearby at Tobago Island.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it sounds like a Nickelodeon show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, wait to come to Togoba Island. There's big fat frogs and little dogs.
Oh, I get it. It's like Gullah Gullah Island. I see where this is
Yeah,
going.
I couldn't remember the name of the show.
Gullah Gullah.
Gullah Gullah. That's all the stupid dude in the frog suit,
Yeah, the
man.
giant frog.
Yeah, like, imagine that guy now just listening. It's like, God, I hate my life.
That's cool. The frog guy. I watched your show all the time.
Yeah, you were a Gullah Gullah kid?
I definitely was.
Gullah Gullah.
It actually came. They started doing reruns a few years ago. I was into it.
Nice. Well, no, they went to Tobaga Island.
Right, a little different.
And they waited for the tide to come in for the ferries to work. And, well, people do what they do while they're waiting for stuff. They got drunk.
Boom.
Boom. Time to get drunk.
Yep. What are we going to do here?
Well,
Drink.
Yep. Now, Jack Oliver, he was an American. He decided to do that. He decided to just get really, really drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's wandered around, found some watermelons, and he's like that.
Gotta have that.
Man, this mouth noise of mine.
Ugh.
So annoying to everyone. I drink too much, I get mouth noise. He saw a nice juicy watermelon. He cut it open, took a slice, and the vendor, one Jose Manuel Luna, demanded he pay 4 cents for it.
Woo. Steep price.
And Jack said, "Get stuffed. I'm wetting my whistle."
This is official?
Yeah, this was in the book.
Audiobook.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, audiobook. It was in there. It was there. Now, there's some discrepancies about the details the next few moments, but it sounded like Jack pulled out a knife and told Jose to get lost. But the vendor, he just wanted that 4 cents. And Oliver...
Don't care about a stupid knife.
Yeah, Oliver ain't giving no 4 cents. He already ate the slice before he got asked.
What am I going to give you money for? There's no watermelon slice.
I even swallowed the seeds. What you want me to do? Shit them out? You know, that. I mean, you know arguments, man. They just get out of hand.
Sure.
And Oliver, he pulled a gun. And he scared him off.
All right.
Well, some folks nearby grabbed the gun, trying to wrestle it out of his hands. And the gun was fired, wounding a nearby Panamanian. Now, this is kind of like sparking an international incident, right?
Right, yeah. It sounds like it's getting a little out of hand.
Getting a little out of hand, and it did. It spiraled out of control pretty quick. And more and more fed up Panamanians came. They started fighting the Americans. Then the police showed up, and they started getting shot at as well.
Yeah, Americans, we got guns.
Yeah, we're not even in America, but we're going to shoot it up. South America, still America.
Still America to me.
And that's when the first MAGA hat was made.
I made it out of watermelons.
Made it out of my watermelon rind.
Look what I did with the seeds.
Oh, man. See, I spelled a word. Yeah, man. So they just kept, turned into a big gunfight, and then a train showed up on the Panama Railway, and a Texas Ranger rolled off with his squads of armed men, and firing guns in every direction until the whole mob dispersed.
Yeah, I'm just picturing like Yosemite Sam just popping off of there.
Ooh, you.
When I get you, I'm gonna skin you.
Bang, bang, bang. He flies himself in the air.
Yeah.
John Oliver, you get over here.
Jack Oliver.
The Jack Oliver.
John Oliver's that other
John
guy.
Oliver's okay. I love it, John Oliver. Now, after this Yosemite, Looney Tunes style fucking rootin' toot shooting, 15 Americans were killed, 16 were wounded, 2 Panamanians were killed, and 13 were wounded. And this was like the worst football game ever.
Yeah, things got just stupid.
Oh yeah, man.
Go.
And it did lead to some even more severe consequences. And the U.S. Made more demands from Panama and New Granada, and it further cemented the U.S.'s historical footprint in the area. And that's a story for another time. That's.
I think they ended up getting like $150,000 for all the dead Americans or something.
Wow, man. Yeah, you know.
That's a hell of a return on a 4-cent watermelon theft.
Hell yeah.
It's insane.
Man, just, you know, he just wanted to wet his whistle.
Stocks.
4 cents, though. That's a lot. I mean, I guess, I don't know what the exchange is, but.
Back then, that was probably about $2.
$2 for a slice of watermelon.
Yeah, I bet.
Captive audience. Where else are you going to go? You're stuck on Toboga Island.
Jesus, what, that fucking Dina DeLuca, man? You know, you're like,
No,
give me a slice of that Blackfoot hog and some of that Monduvian watermelon. I don't
Monduvian.
You know,
Watermelon
that'll be
for the
$86. You know, fucking Blackfoot hog. It's like $112 a pound or something.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'd fight somebody for a Blackfoot hog leg. That'd be great.
I believe
you
it.
ever had
Jack
it?
Oliver.
Have you had it?
No. Too rich for me, man. Come on. I mean, you know, when nobody's looking, I try to bite a little piece because
Sure, just
at Dean and DeLuca they have it just hanging out there, you know, and it's like the hoof is still on it and everything.
ooh,
Yeah. So I tried to bite the hoof and they kicked me out.
you're pretty tall. I could see you trying
Yeah.
to just.
And they saw it
No.
and they made me leave.
Oh,
And then I just parted my mustache like Yosemite Sam.
nice.
I was like, "Ooh, Wabba,
Just
Blackfoot hog!"
flying through the air with your
My little
1,000-shot
1,000
revolvers.
shot, yeah, 6-shooter 1,000 shot. And then I was really not allowed back in Manhattan. So.
They locked the gates.
Ah, jeez.
That too is a story for another time. So I mean, as you couldn't tell, you know, us humans we're pretty dang good at fighting one another. I mean, you're still looking at me like you want to go.
Well, I'm just here wide stanced just in case.
I don't.
Swan
I
style.
commend you for holding the wide stance the whole time. That's pretty amazing.
Thank you. I'm very committed to this.
That's good. But whether it's a bucket or a watermelon slice or some tasty seasoning, we're pretty much willing to blow anything out of proportion, right? I mean, start murdering folks, and you know, you just kind of got to watch out.
Yeah.
You know, you like McDonald's, I like Burger King.
Uh-oh.
Strangle you the fucking onion ring, bitch.
Well, I saw they were teaming up.
What? They're teaming up.
Well, Burger King's going to not sell Whoppers for one day
What?
because McDonald's was doing some sort of charity drive that day.
Wow.
So they say we're doing this in solidarity.
McLove. That's good shit.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's funny to me that they do that, but it's nice. It's nice they do that.
Nice gesture.
Yeah. You know, like I've said before, the Ronald McDonald House is actually a pretty good charity.
That is a good organization.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But really,
As long as it's the real Ronald McDonald.
yeah, the real,
Yeah.
not any imposter Ronalds. No Ronalds calling you saying they're gonna shoot you and grimace you, whatever that means. You just use your imagination.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, oh, rubble. He's gonna rubble you. But I said it a lot. I say it pretty much every show. Be good to yourselves. Be good to everyone, because man, like the madness that we're living in right now, like pales to the nutmeg brutality.
Yeah.
Shit was worse.
It was like we need to stick. We need to stick together. We need to not really fight each other. At least not kill each other. We could argue. Argue's fine.
Right.
You know, we don't need to hurt each other or anything worse,
Yeah.
because it's really not that bad when you get along. I think. I don't know.
That's what you think.
That's what I think. See,
I hate it.
See, yep. Here, this guy.
Just, you get over here and just...
Okay, that's
Just-
not. That's okay. He's like, how does he do that with his knee?
He's fantastic. He's so flexible.
Ooh.
But going back to what you were saying, though, man, it's like there's enough misery in this world. Let's try not to add any more to it.
Yeah. You know, and you do it together. You could do it together, and
That's the best way to do it.
that's the best way to do it. It is.
Sometimes you have to do it solo.
Well, sometimes, yeah, but you always got to keep your head up there, keep it clean, and mental health is important. It's something you shouldn't ignore. It's always something that you should keep in check. There's always balances you need in life.
Come on, mental health, stop bugging me.
Stop bugging me. Stop talking to me like that, mental health.
I'm busy.
I'm busy right now.
You're forcing me to do things.
Right. But you're never too busy for mental health.
No.
As always, I'm Jason.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Lee.
And we're the Weird and the Weary. And you can catch us online, www.weirdandweary.com. Twitter, Instagram, second largest search engine, YouTube. And yeah, thanks for listening. We appreciate you all listening, and we love you all. And it's been a great year.
We did it.
We did it. We did it, and we did it with you.
We did it with you, and we did it for you.
That's right.
Lots of time spent over a monitor.
Oh, yeah. Big bloody eardrums. Ooh. At one time, I screamed in the mic.
I did that too one time by accident. It was just Jason on there now.
It was just me screaming at him. Yeah, and the feedback.
Were you guys going Super Saiyan?
Nah, just, yelling at him.
I'm just Super Saiyan.
Wow.
But I appreciate you guys too, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this alone. So I'm glad that we've all come together and we've all had a good time doing this and continue doing it. So.
Let's see it evolve. Maybe it'll turn into a different beast. We don't know.
What's it going to turn into? Is it evolving?
I don't know.
It's like Altered Beast for the Sega.
What's that, like Pokemans?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm an older guy, so like Pokemon?
Well, if there's several of them, they're Pokemon.
Poopy Man.
Poopy Men.
JKL Media.
Jekyll.